Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another give here to Jency. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Jency. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. Jefferson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
a gain of 3 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
First carry here for Eddie. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They'll toss it. Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing out to the left. Cut! And that is a touchdown! The Raiders pull that in front further, 13-zip. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Fires right away, but incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They motion a receiver left. McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going left. Back to the air, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
7 yards to go.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. I love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a 1st down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Again, McCarthy to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and short. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Headed out right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
This is Genty on 2nd. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Smith on 3rd and short. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Smith on 1st down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided 1st half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that That kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And they continue to trail by 21.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
1st down, Minnesota.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He beams one deep right side. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Throwing from his own end zone. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Well, there's your answer, Brock. You were wondering if they dare risk a throw from their own one. They did it, and it ended predictably with a safety.
I didn't have to say anything to you, did I, Kate? You could read my body language up here. Are they going to do it? You going to take the risk? Is it going to be a 99-yard play in the record books? No, it's not. It's going to be a safety, and more than likely the next time, not going to make that call at their own way.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 36 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Genty from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
15 yards on the play. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Smith to throw. Has it at the 7. Touchdown! The Raiders make it a 3-possession game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders stretch the lead to 23. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it.
You know that quarterback is out in Denver now, Kate, Russell Wilson. He loves to say the separation is in the preparation. And when you're facing a DB that is all over the ball and now adding a second interception to his ledger today, you know this guy was prepared, did his homework, and then he's gone on this field today, and he has been a difference maker.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
They connect on the deep shot. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown.